Alright, welcome back. In today's topic we will see CSS text. So what is text? Text is nothing but a content which we will display in a web page. And now how the text can be aligned and what is the alignment, right? So to set the horizontal alignment we use text align property, which means whenever we write some text in the web page, we want to display that content in the left side or in the center or in the right side. So that is called alignment. So we have three different properties like center, right and left. So let's see an example how we can use this alignment property. So go back to the editor. I'm using WebStorm again. So here I'm going to create a new page. Okay, right click new and create a page called HTML page, and here I'm creating a name for the text example. Text example is my HTML page. So here I'm just writing some title, text example, and then I'm going to write some body. So let's say I'm creating some h1 element like this is heading 1 alignment, okay, and close the h1 tag. After saving this, by default computer displays the text from the left to right. The browser displays the content from left to right. However, if I want to align this content in the center, I can use a property called text align. So text align we need to use inside the style element, text dash align. Sorry, we are applying text align for the h1, so we should say text align like this. And there are some different options like justify, center, right. So let's see center first and save this. Go back to the page and refresh. So the content is placed inside as a center alignment. Similarly, we can use a right alignment. So instead of center, I'm saying it as right. So the text will be placed at the right side. However, if I'm creating a paragraph like this, okay, and the paragraph, for some paragraph we use different properties like justify all. So that properties we will see in future. However, try to understand the concept of text align property. So then we will see another property called text transformation. So text transformation is something after we enter the paragraph and the headings, we want to convert that from lowercase to uppercase or from uppercase to lowercase. So for that we use a concept called text transformation, and for that text transform is a CSS property. So let's go back here, and here I am creating a paragraph. Okay, so for now I'm just entering some paragraph and save this. So the paragraph is all in the small case. Now I want to convert this into capital case. So I'm going here, I can use p tag, and this p tag I want to convert to capital case. So for that I can use text transform as a case. So here you can use uppercase as the value. So now save this, refresh. So all the letters or all the content inside that paragraph is converted to capital case. Now just in case in future if you are using two paragraph, right, this is paragraph 2, okay, and you are writing something else, and for this paragraph it is applying the transformation. So anyway, if you don't want to apply the transformation for this, so we can simply apply the styles at the class level. Class is equal to para capital. So for this CSS class I can apply the style. So instead of applying at the paragraph level, I can apply the styles at the class level. So dot para capital. So refresh. So it is only applying the styles for that particular paragraph. Now similarly, if a paragraph or if a heading is in capital case, you can convert it into small case. So uppercase, smaller case, and we have capitalize. So capitalize will do first letter, first for each word the first letter will be in the capital case. So this is how we can practice or we can use the text transformation option in the CSS. And the next topic is text decoration. So text decoration is something like whenever we want to use underline, overline options, we use a property called text decoration. So let's say in a web page, you are giving some offer in some sections, right? So I'm going to say that this year we are offering 15% instead of 5% or 10%. So now this 10% we want to 15% we want to underline. So for that, what I'm going to use first, I'm going to create a span element. Okay, I'm going to create a span element. So here for this span element, so span is nothing but here we are selecting a simple portion, and here I'm applying a class here, class equal to span underline, span underline. So let's see how we can apply the styles here. Dot span underline. So text decoration underline. Okay, so text decoration underline. So we can refresh here. So now we can see that 15% is getting underlined. Similarly, now I can use overline is on the top. Okay, or you can use the different properties. What I'm going to use, I'm going to use a property here for the 10%. So I'll create one more span here. I'll create one more span here, and this 10% I will place inside this. Okay, and I'm going to create a class here. I think we have another property called line through. Okay, we have another property called line through. So I'm going to write a class here, class equal to class equal to span line, span line. So for this particular class, I am going to write this style dot span line. So here I am using a property for the text decoration that is nothing but line through. So let's see how it shows a line through property value. So you can see that 10% it is showing and strike through, or it is a line through between the content. So that means this year we are offering 15% instead of 10%. We want to do some line through, so we can use text decoration as a property, and then we can apply some shadow for a text using text shadow property. So for that we need to understand four concepts: horizontal shading, vertical shadow, blur, and color. So let's see, we can apply a styles for this. So for H1 I'm going to apply something like text shadow. So I want 10 pixels as a horizontal x-axis and y-axis as a 10 pixel, and then I want red color. Save this, go back to the page and refresh. So you can see that horizontal and vertical there is a shadow, but it is a long shadow. We can give 5 pixels and 5 pixels. It is moving the content like this. So let's adjust more, like 2 pixels and 2 pixels. Let's place it in the center, refresh. So now we can see the red color is showing as a shadow. When we make it more blurry, then it looks more beautiful. So for that we can say, like, what is the blurriness? I want 10 pixels of blur. Okay, so as you increase the blur, you can see the shadow. Okay, so if you are increasing or decreasing, the shadow blurriness will change. So here I am saying 5 pixel, refresh. Okay, this is showing the shadow a little bit darker. So this is how we can use text properties like alignment, transformation, decoration and the shadow. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.